another new recruit. Okay. Well, if you would like to join the Mages Guild, you'll have to go through the same process as everybody else. So please, when I ask you a question, please answer quickly so we can get this over with. First name. Yes. Last name. What is your favorite school of magic? Yes, everybody wants to be part of that school. And where do you hail from? Where? Where? Let's just say the eastern provinces. Let's just... Okay, now, what kind of training do you have with elemental magic? Yes. 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 Well, I don't really know if you can call that experience, but we'll put it down. Okay, well, I suppose we should have you try out a few spells. Let me just get my assessment sheet up. Yes, there we are. Takes me a while to organize all my paper through all the arcane scrolls I have around. You know how it is, being a mage and such. Well, okay. Now, let's do a charm spell. Test 1. Try to charm me. No, well, that just didn't work at all. Well, that's okay. It's not your preferred school of magic anyway. How about a invisibility spell? Why don't you cast one of those for me? What do you mean that's expert level magic and you are but a novice? I don't care if you're level 2 or you're level 60. Cast me an invisibility spell. Okay, criteria. Now cast me a spell. Oh, where did you go? Are you over here? Are you over here? Are you over here? Perhaps you are over here. Perhaps you're over here. Or maybe you're over here. No, I can see you. You fool. Invisibility spell. Fail? God, what else? What could you possibly else be good at? Can you read or write? No. You strike me as a Fighters Guild type who thought he'd try his hand at magic. Yes, we get a lot of those. Most of them just burn their skin off and run around screaming until they're a melting pile of flesh, but so far you seem to be doing okay. We've had a lot of conjurers come here because they like the idea of conjuring themselves a girlfriend, but usually they'll end up misuttering a phrase, summoning a Daedric lord, and being executed. Those Daedra, the Daedra, they really don't like being called out of oblivion, you see. Especially not those spider Daedroth. Ugh, horrible women. Well, not horrible if you can learn to conjure them correctly, if you get what I'm saying. Now moving on to the next spell. How about you cast me a flee spell? Try to make me flee. Intimidate me. Oh, you're oh so scary. Well, all that's left is the destructive magic. And I'll be honest, you've failed the rest of your tests, so it's going to have to you're going to have to perform remarkably admirably to get let into the college with these kind of grades. I mean, boy, I've seen men accidentally freeze their legs together and do better than this. I'm telling you, we had one initiate. He was very young, and he'd found a very powerful staff, but he didn't know what it did. And on trying to get into the college, he accidentally polymorphed the sun. Yes, I know, it's very humorous. Well, it wasn't humorous for the 5 years that we had eternal winter, but once the mages figured it out, it was all relatively back to normal. Yes. Okay, well, down to your final test. Let me just rearrange my paper again. Oh, these damn scrolls. I just have so many scrolls. If you get into the college, you will have many scrolls too. But if you are a good mage, you will not need scrolls. You will know it off by heart. But, however, I handle a lot of administrative duties here, so I need scrolls to take care of transactions, not spells so much. I will keep looking, getting my paper ready. There we go. Now, why don't you shock me? Cast a lightning spell on me. Now, whenever you're... That's staying in there.